Today in Portland, we've got a wild one for you. Records smashed, money flying around, forests on fire, and DC playing demolition derby with public lands. Buckle up, folks.
I'm Vixie Steele. Welcome to Loud and Local in Portland, Oregon.
First up, Portland's e-bike community just shattered a Guinness World Record in the Biketown Anniversary Ride. In July, about 1,060 riders rolled out together, more than double the previous mark out of Seattle. I mean, finally, someone gets it. This is the good shit right here. Listen, 10 years of Biketown. It launched in 2016 and went fully electric by 2020. The Portland Bureau of Transportation has been pushing hard on e-bikes as a real commute option, not just a weekend toy. This ride was spectacle, sure, but it was also signalling. Fewer cars clogging the bridges, less gridlock on Burnside, fewer tailpipes choking out the Pearl. That's reduced greenhouse gas emissions you can actually feel on your lungs. See, this is why I still have hope. Next up, a Portland tenant just took a swing at landlord nonsense and landed the punch. Jonah Spring won $32,000 in court over unfair charges. He risked more than $100,000 in legal fees to get there. Unbelievable, but not surprising. Call me when more folks grow a spine. If you're a landlord padding fees like it's a side hustle, look, people are done eating it. Meanwhile, the Blazers and the city are duking it out over who pays to pretty up the Moda Centre. We're talking a potential $120 million of public money on the table for renovations. And while that backroom dance happens, wildfires are pushing more than 1,000 Oregonians under evacuation orders. And while politicians haggle in back rooms, nature's doing its own thing. Priorities, right? To be fair, keeping the team here matters, but public funds for private profit deserves a microscope, not a rubber stamp. Unbelievable, but not surprising. That's society for you. All right, let's keep moving before my blood pressure spikes. National Front. Trump's crew just tore up the Conservation and Landscape Health Rule, adopted in 2024 to prioritise conservation on public lands. Gone in 2026. Oregon has more than 15 million acres of BLM land in the crosshairs. That's forests, sagebrush country, watersheds, all suddenly more vulnerable to extraction first, everything else later. You want numbers? 98% of public comments said, do not rescind, and the administration did it anyway. So now, more lithium mining here, more logging there, less oversight, and ecosystems treated like scratch-off tickets. The insight is simple. We're watching a federal pivot from conserve and plan to rip and run. Can someone explain why this bullshit is allowed? I've had it with this fucking nonsense. Back home. The city sent a draft lease term sheet to the Blazers in July. Surprise move. Some city councillors say they were barely looped in. The draft dangles up to $120 million in city contribution for upgrades, with a 20-year promise that the team stays put. Which sounds good, until you ask who decided what and when, and why the process looked like a text thread, not public governance. Look, I love the Blazers. Keep them here. But back in my day, people had fucking standards. You don't blindside a council. You don't speed run a deal with public cash at stake. You lay it out in daylight so taxpayers know what they're buying. If this is such a slam dunk, show the math. Show the community benefits. Show the maintenance plan that doesn't turn into a money pit in 5 years. What fresh disaster is this? Speaking of the fires, quick wildfire check. More than 1,000 Oregonians under evacuation orders. Pack go bags, medication, chargers, pet food, documents. Don't wait for the flames to send an RSVP. And if you're running a generator, don't gas yourself in the garage, put it outside. I shouldn't have to say this, but here we fucking are. On the national economy front, new tariffs on Canadian goods are now in play, so your construction materials, groceries, or the beer you were eyeing might jump in price, because presidents love playing trade chicken. And in June, the administration logged a record number of immigrant arrests. We're really out here solving price hikes with more price hikes, and solving labour shortages by arresting the labour. Jesus Christ. Here's the local twist. Those tariffs ripple right back to Portland's docks, warehouses and small shops. Margins get squeezed. Somebody eats the cost, and spoiler, it's usually you. Meanwhile, wildfire smoke blows in, business slows down, crews can't work outside, and the same folks getting squeezed are told to pony up for an arena facelift. Can someone pass me the world's tiniest violin? Or better yet, a budget that makes sense? But credit where it's due, Jonah Spring. Respect, you stood up and won. Tenants, document everything. Every fee, every notice, every text. If your landlord is playing cute with deposits or maintenance, call legal aid, call a tenants union, compare notes. I don't make the rules, but I do enforce them. And the rule today is, don't roll over for nonsense. Hell yeah, now we're talking. Respect where it's due. And to the crews fighting fires, the bike mechanics keeping this city rolling, the bus drivers dodging the daily chaos, this is the good stuff. Keep the masks on when the air turns foul. Hydrate. Don't be a hero with heat stroke. If you've got AC, check on someone who doesn't. It's not charity, it's how the city doesn't fall apart. To City Hall and the franchise set, do it right. Transparent terms for Moda, no mystery subsidies. Tie dollars to community use, union labour, climate upgrades and youth sports access. If you want 120 million in public cash, then put real, measurable public value on the board. Otherwise, take the corporate tin cup and jog on. Last word on the national mess. Public lands aren't your piggy bank. The vast majority of comments opposed gutting the rule, but the administration did it anyway. Can someone explain how democracy works when the answer sheet gets fed into a shredder? We shouldn't have to beg not to torch watersheds for quarterly earnings. Fix it before we're all sleeping under orange skies and paying triple for plywood because some trade tantrum made a few suits feel tall. Bloody hell. And that's today's dose of reality on Loud and Local with Vixie Steele in Portland. All right, that's all I got. Go do something useful.